Here we have two archetypes you've probably never seen before. We have Joltik Spread versus Toxic Control. It's great because Control is already toxic, and this one has poison on top of everything. Let's watch a replay courtesy of Twinleaf. So here we have the strong start from the Lightning, and we'll switch to their side. You can see they're setting up their bench. They have the Joltik out, the attachment for turn, and they're set up. I'm even more set up. I have my Battle VIP pass to get my Brute Bonnet and my Purloin. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like a donk is going to be possible, but I can get a lot of things here going. So I can attach to the Petron, get a dial down, and this is because the Petron itself with its attack can retreat lock, as well as actually poison. So it's important to get that down, especially for slower decks like Lightning. So they set up, they get the Zebstrika, they get an energy attachment down, and they're doing pretty well. So here, like I mentioned, we'll be able to get the poison down. With the Verbank can do some extra. So there you see the 90 damage, and that's why I like this, because we haven't even gotten the Sableye down yet, but we're able to do some toxic damage to them while also having the Electivire stuck in the active. So it's going to get KO'd, and of course they here Crushing Hammer my special energy. Not really a huge deal. I can just attach another one next turn, not be too far behind. But of course, Special Hammer is really good, I think, in this meta overall. So that gets knocked out thanks to the return poison. And this is where I really like poison. You can see the Junk Hunt Sableye just chilling there. Haven't even needed it. I go Guzmahala. Now I can set up, and Guzmahala is probably one of the best cards in the game right now. That tutors out pretty much everything you need. In this deck, for example, I can get my Brute Bonnet tool that's now on there, and the Perilous Jungle. So I just really love that. They put down Silent Lab. That is annoying. Turns off Petron and Brute Bonnet, worth noting. But they're going to try to stall. They can counter Catcher, take a prize with Tapu Koko. I thankfully can get out of it. I have Pokestop and Research. This is where the Junk Hunt part of the deck really is helpful. One of the things I like about control decks that just burn through the deck like Shock Lock and Control is that you can make sure you are really just getting through and having a lot of consistency. So I take the KO thanks to Poison and promote the Pokédoll. So I'm actually up on prizes despite being the control deck. It's 4-3, which is hilarious. I'm looking to set up and trying to take a couple more kills. Prize mapping out, and it's looking like I'm going to be killing from Poison and then going Galarian Moltres. They are adding the pressure for sure. So now the Regieleki is coming down, super outing back in a couple of the resources. Always kind of funny to see the grass energies clogged up there. You can see dead cards like Teammates coming in, and that's because, with the poison KOs, it doesn't proc the Teammates since it's in between turns. So I have the Rescue Carrier, just a huge hand here. A little bit of a bug there on the Twinleaf side from the Brute, from the Petron being poisoned, but that's okay. Just appreciate being able to play GLC online, honestly. And so, going to get the Petron out there, put a little bit of poison pressure on there. They just have to pass. They have a Raihan and a Teammate, so nothing they can do. I go back. I'm at 2 prizes, so this is really where I want to set up the Moltres to take my last 2, because I can have it knocked out and then get it back, or against spread, just put a Luxcape on there. So that's what I'm really looking for. I get it set up, and they draw into a Research, so now they are starting to get a little bit more set up, but they're going to have to evolve this Pikachu or switch it out. They are able to switch it out and get a lot of pressure on with the Electivire. I promote the Moltres. I have an Exodia hand here. I have everything in hand, so I really had to get disrupted. Able to set up pretty much everything and have my deck in my hands. We have 3 cards left in deck, and again, I cannot reiterate, that's what I love about the Junk Hunt Sableye. I get my last prize. They promote Tapu Koko here, and there's just not that much they can do. They're going to go with the Guzma style, which I think is probably their strongest play, but they're using Pokestop, they're digging, they have nothing left, and we have a couple ways to go about it. We can go Guzma, we could deck them out, so really a strong showing, I think, from the Petron deck. And I think just really 2 cool ways that you can play Gym Leader Challenge.